Welcome back everybody. Now today I'm taking a look at 3 interesting gadgets, 2 of them potentially useful kitchen products, and 1 that seems like it might be more fun than functional. So let's get started with the first item called Huey. All right, I've read over the instructions. I installed 3 AAA batteries in here, and we are ready to get started. Now, apparently his name is Huey. I don't remember that on the Amazon listing, but his name is Huey. We've got this kind of color wheel here that can supposedly show off his skills. A few things from the instructions that stood out. Number 1, it does say to put it on any solid colored surface, so nothing striped and nothing see-through. It said some materials will have their component colors red and may display differently. They spelled display wrong. Displacy. You can supposedly lock the color being displayed by squeezing above his legs. So on the back there we have off, demo, and on. We are in off now. Let's go to on, and it is going through all the different colors here. All right, so it's kind of stopped on this color, but let me see it. Let me place it down on this white surface here, and I get nothing. It's not changing color. What if I put on demo mode? What if I put on demo? Oh, demo seems like it's working. That's weird. I think maybe their switch isn't working right. A demo seems to be what you need to put it on. Oh yeah, see it's I put my hand there. It shows it kind of skin color-ish on the table. Looks it is definitely white. How about my black shirt? I don't think it can do black. All right, Huey is kind of white-ish, almost a little bit of pink though on this white surface. Let's get the color wheel going and see what he can do. Let me move him on to this kind of purplish color, and it's kind of purplish, kind of purplish. Move him over to this pink, and he turned pink. Over to orange. He's turning orange. We're on a roll here. There's like a gold color. He's kind of gold. Green. It seems like he's working. It seems like he's kind of working. And over to the blue right there. Wow. Let's try it on my head. I guess, is that the color? Is that the color of my skin? I guess kind of. I have him on top of my bald head here. How's that look? What's going on, guys? I got Huey on my head instead of my hair. Try some other things. Try the wall here. The wall is white, which is a good thing. How about the candle by the hour? And it's trying to figure out, it's kind of blinking, but it is kind of in the range there. There it is, pretty close. The salt lamp, very close actually. Well, it was kind of close-ish, but it's struggling with this one. How about this small solo cup? It's kind of the right color, kind of. It's kind of red. How about this fuzzy blue mitten here? Oh, it knows, it knows. Look at that, that's very close. This wood cabinet, it's kind of in the ballpark, I would say, pretty close. How about Bailey? Bailey wants to smell it first. Oh, it knows Bailey. It's doing Bailey. It has your color, Bailey. Oh no, Huey! I got one of Bailey's toys here. It's purple. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect, Bailey. Doing all of Bailey's toys here. Green. Now that's brown. That's showing blue. I guess can't figure that one out. This one's green. Let's see. Oh, green. Here's an orange. It's not getting that orange too well. How about this green sponge? Oh, it is completely off on that one. Look at that. Completely off. I guess you could argue that's not a solid surface, but that's completely off. Look at that, purple instead of green. How about this microwave plate stacker here? Oh, very close, very close. Let me turn the lights off. Get a better idea of the color here. Nice deep blue, looks good. How about my head again? Looks like a phone. Hello, hello. I guess, is that close to my skin color? I don't know if it's gonna do skin color or not. Let's try all these colors here in the dark. We've got gold, looks pretty good. Yellow, green, I like the green. The green is really vibrant. Another green. It's like a light blue. It's kind of purple. The purple and the blue don't look too different. This should be a pink color, very bright pink. There's a red right there. And there's orange. Back on the wall here, straight white. And my black shirt, it has no idea. It cannot do black. I mean, it may not be perfect, but it does seem to catch the color most of the time. No, something else I haven't tried yet. Let me try locking the color. Let me do this. I'll do this solo cup here. We'll do it red. Okay, now you're supposed to squeeze above his legs. I'm gonna do my hand color, see if I can squeeze above his legs. Where are we supposed to squeeze that at? You're supposed to squeeze his legs somewhere and lock the color, but it's not locking. I don't even really feel where you're supposed to squeeze it at. I don't feel anything to squeeze, nothing's changing. It's hard as a rock. No, it's not locking. It is not locking. I don't feel anything to squeeze. I'm not sure if that locking feature is gonna work, at least it's not for me. But the color matching is pretty good. Not 100%, but I would say close enough to have fun with. Now let's move on to a couple of kitchen items. The first one is supposed to level up your breading game. It's the Better Breader, and let's see how that went. Let's take a look at the Easy Shake Better Breader. I paid $14.99 for this on Amazon, where it currently has a 4.5 star rating among over 10,000 reviews. Not much of an unboxing there. The claims are that you can easily bread or season meats or vegetables without the mess. Can be used for home, camping, barbecues, and more. No more bowls or mess. Ideal for the holidays. Dishwasher safe. And here are the parts themselves. We have a lid, an internal rack, and that's pretty much it. Not much to it. So all you're supposed to do is add your breading to the bottom, add the rack above that, place your meat or vegetables there, and give it a shake. Now, people online who like this, some people say it saves time and prevents messes. They say it's easy to use and clean. Some people said it was good value. Not a lot of cons for this one, but a few people said it wasn't much of an upgrade over using traditional methods like a Ziploc bag. I'll have to try a Ziploc bag and see how it compares, but I want to rinse this off and then get started. All right, I have washed this off. I've gone through their instructional videos. It seems pretty simple. I'm ready to get started. I should point out there's 4 videos for this currently on Amazon. One's the promotional video, which shows it being used. There's 3 others from users. They don't actually show it being used. What kind of a review is that? But I digress. All right, so here we go. I'm ready. So right now, just like this, it's just a big old container. That's all it is. I've got a breading mixture here with some panko, some Parmesan cheese, and other seasonings. Let's dump that in the bottom. There we go. Placing the tray on top. Ah, that smells good. That smells good. Here we go. First up, this chicken breast, I put some olive oil, some garlic, and some other seasonings on there. That's what we've got. It's kind of looking menacingly at the breadcrumbs below, and Bailey wants some. Bailey, you can't have any. This is not for you. I know you want some. Nothing. All right, putting the lid on. All right, the lid is snapped into place. I think I'm just supposed to shake this around. They didn't really say how many times to shake it. I was looking online. The one video that actually showed it being used, she shook it about 5 or 6 times. And she was kind of shaking it in a circular motion, like this. So here we go. Let's see if that did it already. That didn't seem like very much. I think that's, I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with that. That looks pretty good. This is our first breaded chicken breast. What do you guys think? So this one looks pretty even. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna do a few more in this device here. And number 2 is going in there. This is a little bit thinner. It's a little bit thinner one than last time. Number 2 is ready for the shake, and Bailey's ready for some chicken. The lid got a little bit of breading on there, but I guess that's no big deal. Putting the top on, snap into place, and do some shaking. All right, that's what we got inside there. Looks pretty good. Chicken number 2, nicely breaded. There we go, number 3. Again, I'm getting faster at this. I'm getting faster. Here we go. Kind of make sure it's banging the top. It seems like that's how you know it's getting shaken around properly in there. I'm not sure if that's the way you're supposed to do it, but that's what I'm doing. I'm banging across the top of it. Here we go. Once again, nicely even breaded. I'm kind of happy with it so far. And that's what we've got for number 3. Just for a quick comparison, I'm gonna pour the rest of these crumbs in this Ziploc bag here, because this is how I used to bread my stuff. It's shaking bacon, I helped. And we're going in the bag with the chicken. This is the old school technique right here. Let's see how well this does. I didn't spend any more time than I did on the better breader, so let's see. And there you go. I mean, it's kind of close. I'm not sure there's a significant difference, but it is pretty close. Quick comparison here. This is the better breader and this is Ziploc bag. It seems like a little bit clumpier from the Ziploc bag, a little bit less even, much more even than the better breader. I have to say that. So it may not make a difference in the end product, but right now I do see a bit of a difference. And finally, is a product that can supposedly keep your food warm indefinitely. It's a food warming mat, and here's how my test went. Let's take a look at this generically named food warmer. I paid $62.99 for this, currently has a 4.8 star rating on Amazon. Looks like it already comes in a carry case, that's kind of nice. Now if I can get it out of there. If it's hard to get out of here, how am I gonna get back in there? There's some instructions, very nice. Here's a VIP registration card. I'm a VIP because I bought it. That's the bottom side of it with some feet there, and here is the top side of it, which is very nondescript. Nothing really on there. We do have a display here with some, looks like some controls. Now the claims are that this is gonna keep your food warm with fast heating and 8 warming levels, auto shut off after 4 hours. They say it has raised feet back here to protect surfaces. When you're done, all you have to do is wipe it clean with a cloth. Can also be used to thaw food, ideal for holidays, camping, parties, and more. That's pretty good reviews for this one. People say it heats up fast. They say it keeps food warm, and it's easy to clean, easy to store, and even good for heating up plates. Not a lot of cons, but some people said it was kind of uneven. Also, some people said it didn't get warm enough. I'll look these over and then get started. And here is the unit itself. Now here's the control panel. It is set to off right now, but let's put the power button and hit on where it defaults to 100 degrees Celsius in 1 hour. And this is right here is the child lock button, and this is the timer button, which I don't really need, but we can go, I'll just go ahead and put it for several hours anyways. I guess you can't really select Fahrenheit, huh? All right, so let's check the thermal imager and see how warm this is getting now. All right, interesting pattern. You can see where all the exact heating elements are. That's very interesting. It doesn't look too warm yet, but it's just getting started. You can tell it's heating up right now. Looks like we've got the top temperature there is 97 degrees and warming up quickly. So we'll see how hot this actually gets, and then we'll put a dish on there and keep it warm for an hour and see how that goes. All right, I've just placed the potato casserole on here. Let's start the stopwatch now. Let's see the temperature. It's nice and warm. We're at 207 degrees. Take a couple measurements. 207, pretty evenly at 207. I'm gonna come back in 1 hour and we're gonna see where it measures after being on this mat. We are at 1 hour. Let's take a look. By the way, I had to put something down because it was starting to get the table really hot. So the bottom does get hot, so that's something to consider. But let's try the temperature now. 202 degrees, 199, almost 200 right there. We're at 199 here, 199 there. So at worst, it would maybe lost 8 degrees over an hour. From 207 to about 199. And in some cases, it's right at around 205. So let's look at the thermal imager and see how even that looks. There it is. I guess there's maybe a little bit of a warm spot to the left, but I mean, it's still pretty warm. So I would say overall, in 1 hour, if it's still that hot, it definitely worked. So in the end, I think all these products work to varying levels. Huey seems more like a novelty item than anything. I never got the pause mode to work. I tried on an on mode, demo mode. I looked at their video, it just doesn't work. It's a cool idea, it's kind of fun to use, but eventually I think the novelty is gonna wear off. The better breader does work, but I think it's only marginally better than other methods. If you do a lot of breading, I think it could be worth it, but I'm still not sure it's necessary. And finally, the food warming mat, that could be necessary, especially for those who have parties around the holidays, and it does seem to work quite well. The only thing I think about that one to keep in mind is it does get the table quite warm below, so you have to account for that. But that's all I've got. If you've tried any of these products, tell me what you think in the comments below. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.